What's up, guys? I'm back with another pond video. But today, I have some bad news. So, I was gonna start bricking these awesome ponds in my front yard. If you've been staying updated with my other videos, you know that we're making 2 ponds right in our front yard. And they're gonna be super dank. You gotta watch the other videos to know exactly what I'm talking about, but you'll see right now. So I got some bad news. We were gonna start bricking these today. We got all the material, we got the brick and everything. But once I checked to see if everything was level, it's not.
Unacceptable!
See right here, it's not even close to being level. It's totally crooked. But the good news is that we found this out right now, because if we wouldn't have, and we've already put some brick up, it just would have been bad because everything would be crooked and we'd have to take it back down and put it back up, and that would not be fun, and that definitely would not be good for our time, because we want to get this thing done. And we might break some brick and then we just have to buy more. It costs way more money and effort than to just do it right the first time and not have to redo it later. If you remember from our Lowe's video, I got these 2 super cool lilies, and they grew so much in the past 2 weeks when I got them, and they got this really cool purple color. And so right now we're just growing them as much as we can before the ponds are done, so that we could just put them straight into the pond, and they're already nice and grown, super big, and we don't have to wait for them to grow in there, and they'll just start out looking super dank. So that's pretty cool. I definitely did not expect them to be this pretty and this big in only like 2 weeks. So that was definitely a good buy at Lowe's. I think it was the only buy that we made that day. So that was pretty cool. Now I'm gonna take you on a tour of my fish, so come over here. And we're at the pond. Definitely really ugly right now. I just cleaned this thing 2 weeks ago. And look at how dirty it is. There's so much waste in here from all the fish. Because when we got these little fish, they were babies. So now they're full grown and super big, and they're making a lot of waste in this tiny little pond. That's the main reason why we need to make this pond. But also, it's just gonna look super cool in our front yard, and the fish are getting way too big for this, and we need to clean it too often. So let me just introduce you to some of them. Most of them don't have names. I think only like 2 of them have names. Leave comments down below of what names you think we should name some of these fish, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video, and all your friends will be super jealous. That big one's name is Bruce.
Hello, my name is Bruce.
It's the first one we ever got, and it's super cool. I love the colors on the head. Yeah, that one's my favorite because we've had that one the longest. So this one I got at the fish store in a video, I think it was like a couple videos ago in Sun Valley. And this one's super dank because it's silver and white, and it's really shiny. I like this one.
My name is Jeff.
This one's really cool. It looks almost kind of like the bigger one, but it's smaller. This one is older than the last one. This one's like 3 years old. It's mostly black. The other one has some white in it and a little more orange. And it's a butterfly koi. This one's also a butterfly, but this one is really silver, and it actually has some gold on it right there on the top. I think I like this one better than the other one just because it's so much brighter, and in the pond it'll look really cool next to all the darker fish. This is another one that we just got from the fish store, just like the other silver one. This one has some orange on the top. It's pretty much looks just like it, except it has orange. And most of them just have white, but this one's silver and orange, which is pretty dank. This one's definitely one of the bigger ones, and I think it kind of looks like a cow, which is kind of cool. It's also one of the older ones. We got this one a couple of years ago, but it's definitely not as old as Bruce, which is the oldest one, 10 years old. This one's another butterfly koi, and it's only like 3 years old, but it got super big, way bigger than the other butterflies that we have. But it kind of looks like the little one, butterfly, just way bigger. It has the black and the orange. The orange is super pretty. This one's just like the butterfly koi too, but it's not a butterfly, it's just a normal koi. And I like this one too. Just the fins aren't as long as the other ones. This one is really cool. It's like the opposite of the other ones.
Yeah.
But the orange is more red, and it has way more orange than the black. And the fins are more black. It's really cool. The other one's, the orange is more shiny, but this one's more matte and red. This one's mostly gray. It just has a little bit of orange right there and right there. But the belly is white, which is cool. I haven't seen that a lot in most fish. This one's special because it only has a tail like a butterfly, but the fins right here just look like normal koi. Special. And it's mostly black like the other one, and just the head is orange. But it's more of that orange, like red color, which is cool. This one looks pretty much just like the other one, except the tail is normal, just like a normal koi. And this is Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
He's definitely the biggest one that we have. It's like bigger than my hand. Super old, 10 years old, and really pretty. I love the colors on this one. Oh yeah, it almost looks like he has a face right there. 2 little eyes and then a nose. And that's all my fish. You can definitely see it way clearer in here than you could in there. But I'm gonna show you how to clean that pond and make it nice and crystal clear, at least for a little while until it gets dirty again. So, like I said before, this water is super dirty, so we're gonna have to take all the water out because we noticed that some of the fish have some missing scales, and that's not a good sign. So we're just gonna take all the water out and put nice brand new water in so that the fish are nice and healed up when we put them in their new ponds. So as you can see from the pond, there's a bunch of algae on the sides of it, but we are leaving most of it because it's actually beneficial to the fish, because if we take it off, they'll think they're in a new environment and it just won't be good. So we're just taking off some of the loose pieces hanging off of the side. Now it's time to clean this filter, and this is probably the grossest part of the whole thing, because look, you can barely see through it.
Gross!
It's so covered in waste, and this is only 3 weeks of waste from 12 fish, but this is what keeps the pond clear for at least a little while. And so I'm just gonna take out these and clean them off, rinse them off, and then put them back in, clean off all these bio balls. Pretty nasty.
You nasty.
Make sure to always dechlorinate your water if you want your fish to live. This is a 110-gallon pond, so we need 12 1/4 tablespoons of dechlorinated. Two.
2 hours later.
11. 12. Well, that's it for this video. I hoped you liked it. It took a little bit longer than we expected to finish doing this whole pond, but it's totally worth it because look at how clean it looks. It looks pretty clean right now, but it will probably be dirty again in about like 3 weeks. So hopefully we can have the pond done by then so we can move the fish over from here to here. And they'll be nice and clean and it'll be their new home. And we won't have to clean it so often. So yeah, and also I'm really sorry that we didn't get to brick today. I was really looking forward to it too, and I know you all were, but I just didn't want it to look like trash and then have to take it all down and redo it. So that's just, you can't really plan for those kind of things. But oh yeah, also next Wednesday we're having something super cool. It's totally new. You've never seen anything like it before. You just gotta stay tuned for that. You'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it. It's super dank. And so yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Comment down below what your favorite part was, and make sure to subscribe and give us a comment on what we should name some of the fish, and I'll give you a shout out. I'm Gonzalez, and peace.